Hi everybody, it's Rosie from Rose by Nameco. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I have been away for a while. I did move houses and as well as provinces. I did move to New Brunswick, which is next door to Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventure. And she's in Nova Scotia, so I'm hoping some of her amazing talents will rub off on me. I do have a little one here that I completed before still, but I haven't had a chance to show you at all. So I'm going to do a video on this one today. So this is called Violet Dreams, and it is a mini junk journal, and everything to do with violets and violet colors, purples, pinks, and whites that you can see here. It is 3 inch by 3 inch. Let me see here. So about 3 inches by 3 inches, and the spine is 1 3/4 inch. It has 3 signatures over here. It has a tassel here with a butterfly on the end and some beads and so on. And in the back, it does have a ribbon that goes in the front here as well, and a little wreath here that my mom makes, and this little, well, a little key that's attached to it, key to your heart, I guess, no, to your journal. And on the bottom, I did leave a lot of the little sewing tails and a little bit more beads coming from each signature here. And on the top, we've got all the fluff and so on that I usually make. So let me see, I will show you then, let's see what's inside. I will show it in a second. So let's see what's inside this chunky little monkey, as I call it. It's quite a hefty, good sized little journal, and it fits perfectly into your hand and hopefully your purse or wherever you want to keep it. The closure is just cotton. And so going inside here in the front, we do have cardstock here and a little bit, I did finish it off here in the corners also with muslin. And first off is a little violets here that I printed from Graphics Fairy. And in the back, of course, you can always write on it. It's backed with coffee dyed or tea dyed paper. And this beautiful, look at this beautiful shade of purple here, light. And then this one that I have with this gold motif on it as well. Just look how pretty that looks. And a little bit of ribbons on the side, always a little bit of ribbon on the side, whatever I happen to have. And I did look for certain shades to go with this. So this is a vintage journal, and here I did stamp up violet on the side here, and a little tiny little journaling card also with a violet on it. And all kinds of different papers that I like to use. And this one is just with some writing, and it has a little charm here of a rose. And in the next page, we have more violets here. And then a little pocket here with just a little bit of extra writing paper. As you know, I like the little things. Good things come in small packages, as they say. I just stamped it up at whatever so that I could use the purple on here. Purple color. And next one, we have another pocket. So it's full of pockets and tuck-ins and so on. So another little journaling card with a little bit of ribbon on the side. Over here, viola, you can see, and then ribbon here, covered in ribbon, and then a little bit of writing space, and on the back here as well. So just a little flip up. And over here is another pocket with I found, I don't know if it's grapes or something, but something to do with the purple color. So this one is on ledger paper. So also purple ribbon here and on top as well. And as you flip over, you have this, I love this checkered little piece of fabric that I have cottonish, very light. And then underneath you have a little bit more writing paper, so like a little notebook that you can also jot your notes in. And over here, some more, this was some wrapping paper that I found with violets on them. And here's another pocket. This one is a little bit what I painted, and then just a little piece that you can also use to write something down on, but it just looks good just sitting in here as well. And prairie violet and a little bit of stats about it. And on the back I have, I just used the coffee dye paper, and then I stamped up half a butterfly, and it just looks good just like that, just as if it's flying off the page. This is wallpaper sample, and in the back it says Violet Dreams, just a little bit, you know, to the ode to the title, and then a little bit of fabric down here, and this beautiful little notebook with all kinds of papers inside. It's just for your, you know, tracing paper and so on. And there's beautiful stationery that I have as well. So I look around for the many different things, and well, in the different parts of my house to find sometimes when I'm doing a certain color. And it's not always that easy as it looks. It looks full of things, but actually it's not that easy to find. Just when you need a certain color, it's not that easy when you want it, right? So I have to search all over the place. And this is a flip out of the lined purple paper that I have. And inside here is a little bit of beads and so on. And you can pull it either way and have it hang on the bottom, whatever you want to do with it. So always a little bit more fluff on the top. This is a stamp in purple, and also a little tiny itty bitty journaling card. And I did leave you 1 or 2 pockets free, so this is a pocket and you can put something in it. And this one as well. And I painted that in that very light metallic color. So let me see. Okay, so over here I did add this yellow. It's beautiful. I just loved it. It says charming on it. Also because violets, well, they do come in all kinds of different colors. So there's yellow ones, and they're so pretty. So this is another notebook here that you have some different papers to write on here. And over here is the back of that. And here's a little empty pocket that you can put something in as well. And here as well. So lots of pockets all over, and violets here and violets there. And there's the other side of the butterfly. And then this is another little notebook. So there's a ton of little extra spaces and little notebooks and so on that you can write in. Now look at this one. When you open it up, first of all, it has this little bit of printed paper from my DigiKit. And then I put in a butterfly, and it just opens up so pretty. Very, very pretty. So all kinds of little treasures for you to look for inside this journal. And okay, next. So here in this pocket I have another little envelope with a purple postage stamp on it, and a little bit of paper inside also for you to write on. What a cutie pie little envelope with a little bit of ribbon on top. And so we move on to the next signature. So all this is just one signature, so it is quite a thick journal. This is printed on vellum, and it's from my own DigiKit with butterflies on it, all purple, and a little bead here in purple as well. And this one has a little bit bigger journaling card, and in the back here also a beautiful picture of violets, and in here a little bit of stamping and a little bit of different shade here as well. It says beautiful, and then you open it up and it has a stamp of well, not a stamp, inside is a piece of fabric, and on the other side I stamped out a rose, and then you can see through it. It's just so pretty. And then over here is just a teeny little notebook, and more space here. And more of violets. And over here, tracing paper and another little journaling card. Over here, Another notebook, so a ton of notebooks, no matter what the size. I did try to find everything in a purple, or I splattered with some ink on here as well, and so on. And over here, you know, this is from Edith Holden. There's some Edith Holden in here as well. And then this is just a journaling card, but it has a stamp on it, and another checkered blue that I found, fabrics. I like lines and I like checkers a lot. So another journaling card here, and more purple. A little flip out with some dates, and then a little bit of stamping on here, and some ledger paper. On the back is also a little envelope, but it's a little bit different, just kind of a tuck in with some paper in there. And this is the middle here. We also have some beads in this one as well. And a little pocket here that you can fill up. More stamping, and a flip out. And a flip out here as well. And then this is from stationery. And also then here, a little notebook as well with paper. So, you know, when you look through, I gotta look through each page carefully. And then here, Violet or Viola is named from its sweet scent. Yes, of course, they're beautifully scented. Now over here is a little bit of a folder, really, that you can take out. So it's and it's double pocket, so it's like a floating 9 in the back. You can flip this out and write on it as well. And in the middle, it has little notebooks. Of course, there's tiny things. Tiny, tiny, sometimes even too tiny for my hands, but I do like them. And then here is just a little journaling card, but you can add something more to it as well. So we're gonna flower of the ash. And then in the back, dog violet. And over here, just a little bit more of violets and some tracing paper pocket. And this is the other side with this tiny notebook. And then a little bit more of the sun in purple. A little bit stamping. And then more, this is cabbage dye paper, the bluish kind. So this is the second signature, and on to the third signature, also this very pretty purple paper with gold motif on it. And here's another little charm, and more tags here. And on the back, to everywhere I could, I put a little bit of extra pieces of paper to write them, because a lot of these pages are filled with pockets and so on. So here it says lovely, and another notebook. So I don't even know, I didn't count how many notebooks there is, but there's lots. And a pocket with a journaling card, some stamping here, also a flip out, and another notebook here with different shades of colors, and also a little bit of punching out over here. More violets. Over here is a belly band and a little bit of a tag with some rhinestones here. And that paper that I like to color with the metallic paints, and looks like a little butterfly here. And journaling card. And back it flips out, and you have a pocket, and you have a stamped paper for writing, and one of those tiny journaling cards, and here as well a little bit of ribbon. And here's pretty paper with a stamp on it, and another one of those tiny envelopes. Let me see if I can show you. With a little bit of picture in it, and as well as paper, and it just flips open, but it still has detail on it. It has a little bit of fabric that I then used the ink on it to make it a little bit more purple, and a stamp on it as well. Over here, journaling card. And in the middle, we have the beads. This one just opens up like this, and you have a little poem about violets. And over here as well, ribbon, and then it looks like I just went crazy in this one with little tiny notebooks. I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to get my daughter's phone. So I was just showing you in the end here a little bit more of the Violet Dreams journal. And here we have another little insert and a belly band and more violets and a little flip out and just a little journaling card here. Everything has ribbon on it, a lot of ribbon, and this beautiful shiny paper. And at the very end, we have a round journaling card and this beautiful shade here of purple as well. So this is Violet Dreams. It will be in my shop shortly, and I have opened the shop up again. I don't have a lot of new things, but I'm going to start to work on it. I'm not set up just yet for full-blown junk journaling yet, but I'm trying to find space and trying to get my things back in order so that I can do more kits and more journals. I hope to do a lot more journals in the future. So please check into my shop every now and then just to see what's new and what's happening. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you for coming by. It's Rosie from Rose by Name Co. Thank you. Bye-bye.